Hey everyone, this is Mike at Play Favorites. We're a friendly neighborhood toy store located in beautiful Front Royal, Virginia. And this afternoon, my goal in life is to tell you all about Dixit. Dixit is a social party game for 3 to 8 players, ages 8 and up, and the game of Dixit will take approximately 30 minutes to play. Now in this box, you actually get a whole bunch of components. You get a bunch of little wooden bunny rabbits, you get a board, a whole bunch of other little bits and pieces, but the heart of the game of Dixit is a big stack of 84 cards. Now this is a lot more than 84 cards because I have a whole bunch of Dixit expansions all mixed together, and I did not want to separate them to just show you the core cards in this video. So, what is a Dixit card? Well, they're these big jumbo oversized cards, and each one will show you a really cool, interesting, weird picture. What they all have, and they're all very, very unique, as you can see, but what they all have in common is that the longer you look at them, the more really cool details and ways to describe them you will discover. Alrighty. Now, here's how to play the game of Dixit. At the beginning of the game, each player is going to receive 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is your hand of cards for the round. Every round, one player is going to be the storyteller. The storyteller is going to choose a card from their hand, and they're going to describe that card with a word, a sentence, a sound, however they want. And then they are going to put that card that they just described face down on the table. So I'm going to choose a card. I'm going to say the word soup. Boop. I put that card face down on the table. Now, every other player in the game is going to choose a card from their hand that they think best fits the clue that the storyteller just gave. In this case, soup. And they're going to put that card face down on the table. So let's just take a bunch of cards at random. There we go. Those are the cards that all the players contributed this round. After all the players have put their cards in the middle of the table, you shuffle the cards all up and then turn them over face up in the middle of the table. Once you've done that, each of the players will secretly vote on which card they think is the storyteller's original card. At that point, the storyteller reveals the card, which was their original card, and then scoring begins. And here's how scoring works. If the storyteller was so obvious with their clue that everyone found their card, then the storyteller scores no points and everyone else scores 2 points. If the storyteller was so vague with their clue, if their clue was so out there that no one finds the storyteller's original card, then once again the storyteller scores nothing and all of the other players score 2 points. However, alright, if at least one player, but less than all of the players, finds the storyteller's card, then everyone who found the storyteller's card will score 3 points, and the storyteller will score 3 points as well. Additionally, let's say you weren't the storyteller, but 2 people voted for your card, you will score 2 bonus points. You will get 1 bonus point for every player who you fooled into picking your card, even though you weren't the storyteller for this round. And that's the cool thing about this game, where you're trying to do your best to foil the storyteller and get people to pick your card because your card fits their clue even better than their card fits their clue. After so many rounds, I believe you play up to 30 points. First player to 30 points wins the game. You can play to less points if you want a shorter game. You can play to more points if you want a longer game, or you can just play the game over and over and over again because it is that darn good. You will want to play it over and over and over again. Now, what's really cool about Dixit is don't go out and buy a ton of expansions right away. Use the original 84 cards that you get in this box over and over and over again. because the more times you play the game, especially if you're playing with a similar or the same group of people, or most of the times when you play, you're going to have to come up with new ways of describing the same cards. And in that way, the game really encourages you to get creative with your descriptions and to really scrutinize those cards and think about them from all different perspectives and angles. So it's a really creative game, but you will be surprised. You may think, I could never do this. Trust me, you can. I've played this game with 7-year-olds, and they surprised me with how well they were able to come up with clever descriptions of all the cards in the game. Dixit is one of my favorite party games ever. It's one of my favorite games ever. Thank you very much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Toodles.